He is in a league of his own, leaving the competition in the rear view. He is truly the best of the best youth drivers. And right behind him is...
Technically speaking, there's no one right behind Lee, who's way ahead of everyone else. Lee is already half a lap ahead, leaving Micah to lead the chasers.
Right. Let's move on to the second echelon. Micah was overtaken. What did we miss?
Micah's going aggressive on the acceleration and colliding with the car ahead.
Leaving basically no space for the car behind to dodge. Another crash at the beginning already?
Keep it steady. Good. A crash ahead. Swing left to go around him. Good job.
Wow, being able to drive out clear from that chaos, that's some impressive driving from the Pioneer Junior rookie.
Yeah, the way I see it, we're looking at the next rising star in motorsports.
Micah, what was that about out there?
Shouldn't you be the one explaining what you did to me?
You're the one who cut me off and almost caused a crash.
Enough! The media saw it all! Micah, you are suspended for one race and all points... All right, moving forward...
It's late. What's up? Is this about the season finale?
Yeah, it's just Micah should be reprimanded, but Stannis...
But Stannis only suspended Micah for one race?
Yes, Micah's provocation before the race proves that he did it on purpose.
So you want Stannis to expel his nephew Micah, a core member of the team?
I don't mean... It's just giving him a one-race suspension seems way too easy, and it kind of bums me out.
You're the starting driver for our team, so be careful.
Look over there! Sakura!
Anything can happen on the track. Besides drivers from Sakura, watch out for...
Fort Tour? Roger that.
Radio check complete. Sit rep. Today is pretty windy. Expect swirling headwinds at the first turn.
Copied all.
That's it for the sit rep. Good luck.
The race only just started. Wait for your opportunity. Lee will pick up speed at the first roundabout. Work with him there. Good job. Consecutive turns ahead. Keep the momentum and look for the window to overtake.
I've got this.
took bogey.
Don't get too ahead of yourself. He's right behind you. Find a way to stretch the gap at the straight.
Last lap. Keep it up. Watch out for the cars behind. You can still push harder.
A sensational performance! Pioneer Jr. dominated the race, securing 2 of the top 3 spots.
And the highlight of the race goes to Pioneer Jr.'s debutante.
What a race. Keep it up. Races get real tough once you hit the final 16.
How about the birth of a new...
Don't get too ahead of yourself.
True. We're going up against Phantom Jr. next. And
You're up against some tricky drivers today, especially...
I've heard of Constantine before, but I don't think I know Morgan.
I'll give you one guess why Constantine's been so... People on social call Morgan smart.
He only cares about winning, especially now that we're in the championship.
Well then.
Okay, let's hold off on the chit-chat until after...
Did you see that? Constantine just hit the gas at the turn, and the Pioneer driver had to swerve out of the way to avoid a major crash.
Trouble for Pioneer folks. One of their cars has just spun out of control on the track.
Stay calm, grab the wheel and get back on the track pronto. Give it all you've got to catch up to Morgan. Do not give up. Keep pushing.
They're right on my tail. I can't shake them.
You did it! You overtook Morgan!
Maintain your lead and stay in control of your rhythm.
I'll see you at the finish line.
Across the line! Pioneer secures the last spot in the final 8 by a mere 3 points. This race has certainly been a thriller.
What's the matter? You did well so far. Just believe the driver's afraid to lose, and they don't belong. Then prove yourself in the next race.
You're behind the position we laid out in the plan.
Acknowledged. Working on it.
Use your cornering skills. Drift to narrow the gap with the car in front.
Roger that.
Lee took first place. Just keep your position and we can make it to the final four.
Gotcha.
Don't get into a dogfight with other cars when cornering. Make sure to defend your line. Summers braked way too late and hard. He's skidding out. This is your chance.
Copy that.
We made it to the final four. You did it. You put.
Why was Micah bummed out?
They? Who are they? I picked you and Lee to race.
The priority is a recap of the...
Lee, what brings you here?
I told him to come. As partners.
Oh, thank you, Gloria.
All right then. How about we hit...
The most important thing on an ice track is to learn how to adapt. Flow with the environment, rather than fighting against it. With less friction on the ice, you can do longer drifts. Let's give it a shot. I'll show you first, then catch up with you.
All right.